What's going on, everybody? It's Jay, aka It's Ghost Story, back with another Phantom Parade showcase video. I'm pre-recording these before the half anniversary banners actually drop, because this is kind of supposed to be a surprise sort of thing. So prepare yourselves for some half anniversary showcase videos. First and foremost, we're gonna do my favorite out of the half anniversary trio, and by far the strongest out of the three at the current moment as well, Zone Yuji. We're gonna do the kit overview, we're gonna do some tower, and I'm gonna give my thoughts and review of the unit by the end. So let's just dive straight into his kit. First things first, we have a basic punch as a skill 1. This skill really shows the unit's age, that we still have like skills that have nothing to it besides just being like a flat attack stat. His skill 2 has 2 different states. So he has Enlightened Blow. The main flavor to it is that it buffs your ultimate gauge rate for 3 turns before you go into zone state. Next is Exercising Combo. This is the 15% damage taken decrease for 2 turns type of skill. You also attack 3 times as well. It does a fair bit of damage, but these two are some pretty CE heavy eating skills, but their change state makes it all worth it. But before you get to their change state, you have to do the Black Flash Ultimate. The Black Flash Ultimate activates your zone state. So basically what Yuji's zone state is that it gives him additional action status. Now, the additional action status then changes his overall kit. Enlightened Blow still remains to be called Enlightened Blow, but it changes to having 2 different effects when you use it in additional action status. So, not only does it give you a physical technique increase to yourself for 2 turns, but depending on the additional action status, basically how many times you are using it during it, the first time you use it, it will give you a 40% crit rate increase and a black flash rate increase. And if you use it a second time, it applies a 30% damage dealt increase for 2 turns. So usually it'd be beneficial to throw out at least 1 of these during your zone state. And then after that, Exercising Combo is still Exercising Combo. It's still a 3-hit melee attack, high black flash rate, but also has like enormous break damage potential. You will start steamrolling through bosses with this. Basically, his whole kit is very self-serving. He also has the Sukuna's Vessel passive, which is just quite literally the definition of resist everything and just call it a day. And going back to his zone end state, when he black flashes, he recovers 5 cursed energy. And when he's in the zone state, he gets a physical buff and black flash rate increase, and he gets cursed energy efficiency all wrapped into one big bundle. And this unit is meant to do large damage and burst, but I also believe he's one of those units that need a fair bit of setup before he's able to get the full benefit of his kit. But once he starts rolling, he keeps rolling. So we're gonna do some tower, and we're gonna really take a highlight reel of the GOAT. I feel like the most underrated out of the anniversary trio back when he first came out. A lot of people were saying to skip this guy. I feel like anybody that did surely regretted their decision. But I'll see you guys in tower. Before I start running like the most stereotypical of stereotypical meta team known to man, I do want to showcase Yuji and Gojo together, maybe potentially, and hopefully this will go well. Because when I did first clear this floor way back then, I did it with, what is it? Yuji. I didn't use Gojo. I used Megami, but I had Yuji. Let's see. We're gonna hopefully build up some CE in the process for everybody. On Jogo's rec bit actually coming in clutch for the whole team. I can hope that I can get a black flash, but you never know. Oh man. You know, I certainly know that my Shoko is getting hard targeted. That's what I know at the moment. No black flashes from Yuji, and we're just gonna keep getting hard targeted on Shoko. That's not nice. Let's see. Alright, we already have our first infinite void status. See, look, targeting Shoko is crazy work. Now we get our first heal. Let's just get that out there. Get our first unlimited void out. And that's a black flash, so we're actually going to get the full benefit of our recollection bit. That's nice. So let's just wail on the boss real quick. And we'll see if Yuji hits a pretty number for us. That's all we're looking out for, a pretty number from Yuji. I wasn't even fully built up either. That is pretty crazy. Hold on. That was like 8 point something. What was that full alt looking like? Yeah, 9 something. That's cool. Cool. Very nice, very nice. Oh, let's not use that yet. And we're going to do what I said earlier. We're going to do the combo kicks, and then we're going to do into a buff. So, combo kicks. Into buff. And that was all black flashes. W. And then let's just do 2 exercising combos in a row. That's going to be our method. That's my goat laying down the law, by the way. And then we're just going to do a combo alt with Shoko and Yaga to get Yuji to his alt gauge a little bit quicker so we can quickly kind of reset ourselves straight into zone status one more time. I mean, it would be nice if Yuji were to actually take out the boss like right here. Nice. So in a perfect world, we actually would have had, what is it, another ult from Gojo, but that's fine that we don't. And then instead of buffing, we're just going to go straight into exercising combo back to back to back. And because of darkness from Yaga, the minion whiffs. And then we're just going to do consecutive slash with Kusakabe so we can have a chance to get his passive up. And he did not crit. How dare he? Black flashes. No black flash there, a little disappointing. And because of darkness, the minion whiffs again. W. There is no way we have a critical hit rec bit on and our Kusakabe is just not critting. We're losing damage, buddy. But those are still black flashes. Now imagine if Kusakabe were to crit here. Still no crit. Interesting. I don't think I've ever had luck this bad on Kusakabe crits before. If the boss tries to kill somebody, we'll just set up new Shadow Style Simple Domain so he'll like jump in and counter. Alright, now Kusakabe, I need you to crit right here. The fight's kind of dragging on now. There we go. Counter. Now, what if we finish this with a full Kusakabe ult? Wouldn't that be nice? It's Yuji's showcase, but we're going to show off some Kusakabe stuff. There we go. Well, as y'all can see, Yuji did a lot of the heavy lifting, 14 mil, basically. That was just one of the scenarios you can use him in. Obviously, in like big fights, not by big fights, I mean basically more than one foe on the floor. I mean, you could have just used like Tinjo, for example. But as y'all can see, Yuji can just chew through health bars. It was just very unfortunate that for multiple turns in a row, Kusakabe did not crit. But if I didn't have Kusakabe, I would have had like Domain Megami or something to swap in. It's just like when you're running a Taijutsu team, especially in modern day for yellow, I mean, why wouldn't you run Kusakabe if you already have him? So, next up though, we're going to do a floor where I don't feel like running Kusakabe because his skill 2 would get us like hard punish for it. We're going to do floor 69 next. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, so with this, because it's a singular target, we got Domain Megami. We're just hoping for the best. I'm hoping that we get a Black Flash early on. Because for the rec bit, Yuji's, well, anniversary Yuji's rec bit, not half annie, the max output Yuji's rec bit. We get our main benefit if we get a Black Flash. So I would like to get a Black Flash. And ooh, that is a lot of health that was taken away from us off rip. Not a big fan of that. A Black Flash would be so tough, Yuji. Double stun. That is wild work. But maybe we can get a Black Flash right here. Nah, why would that happen? That's a Black Flash. Now all I need is Yaga to actually live. Let's see. Will I be happy with the circumstances I'm in? Okay. Ooh, I thought we were gonna get stunned for a second. How much break damage are we gonna do here? Probably not like a ton. Actually, let me not talk. Let me just see what Yuji does to lock in. Okay, you know what? See, exactly. Maybe I should just stop talking. That's a break. Damage boost. Like, that's what I like to see. I like to see Black Flashes on my screen. Get a skill 3 out, Megami. Let's see what damage you do. Help out the squad. And Yuji is just annihilating that bar. Holy. Get that ult gauge for the rest of the team. Okay. Megami should have domain next turn again. Ooh. I don't enjoy that. Oh, we stunned the boss, actually. Isn't that nice? So we can get a heal on Yuji so he can live this. Okay, good. Good. And this should be the end right here, actually. See, the only L part is not having my goat be fully built up, that's all. I'd realized too that a lot of these stages for yellow have like a ridiculous amount of stuns. I've noticed that. But 16 mil on the highest ult, or the highest damage. Pretty good. I like that. We didn't even have Junpei come out, so that's good. So we're gonna go to the next very annoying, very stun-filled floor, where we're gonna be taking a visit to floor 73, which I did in a previous video, but we're gonna do it again, just cause we can. So I'll see you guys there. I hate this floor with every fiber of my being. So much. But we do what we gotta do for the sake of the channel. For the sake of the showcase. Running Mechamaru. Because it's a debuff stage, not that many debuff yellows that are really super duper peak. So running the basic ones. Nice. Oh, Mechamaru, you're gonna make this so much easier just because of your break damage, go. I did not expect that to break, actually. Hold on. Let him cook. And you're gonna stun the two main characters I was actually gonna start cooking with. This is absurd. Okay, at least the stun didn't last long. That works for me. Self buff status, let's go. Even without because on this stage, obviously, buffs are nerfed by 60%, I believe. I mean, still a pretty decent chunk of health nonetheless. You know, we're just gonna go all in the exercising combo here. We would self buff, but we're kind of in a pinch. Black Flash. Okay, can we get another break right here? Nice. The Yuji Mechamaru break loop. Can we get ultimate one more time? Black Flash Yuji, please. Nice. Ooh, if the minion were to have hit Yuji, things would have happened. That's all. Don't stun Yuji. Oh, out of all units. Yo. Out of all units to stun right there. At least I know Mechamaru won't get stunned right here. Yeah, I kind of want to finish this with like Yuji's ultimate for the final animation. So let's see if we can like whittle the boss down like very low. Actually, I just realized I keep forgetting about the minion. It doesn't even matter. Dementia story kicking in. Do not make showcases as late as I do. Yo, Yaga, can you take up the boss? No. Okay, whatever. Mechamaru maxing. I really did a dud turn for no reason, dude. I need to stop making showcase videos like A, while really tired, B, right after work, and like C, insert whatever other circumstance that'll make me do questionable decisions mid-video. No Black Flash, Yuji. No Black Flash again. See, that's the type of stuff that can be like super duper unfortunate when you're running this character. Is the dud turns with no Black Flash. No Black Flash? It's whatever. We still wrapped it up anyway. 15 turns. There wasn't a lot of debuffing going on because the only mainstay debuffer we had on the team was Yaga, but it was a reasonable clear nonetheless. Mechamaru's break damage played a pretty important part into it, but Yuji was also shredding the boss's break bar as well. So I should show y'all that Yuji has plenty of combo partners like Kusakabe and Mechamaru. They both work really well with this unit. And again, another instance where Junpei does not even see the light of day. And this is gonna bring us to the final floor. We're gonna be going to floor 84. Oh my goodness, the nightmare floor, as I like to call it. I cleared it again for the Kusakabe showcase, but I'm like, it would only make sense for me to do it again for the Zonji showcase. So I guess I'll see you guys there. Wait, nope. Black Flash off rip. Maybe this is a sign. Good luck incoming. Why does it have to be Yuji that has to get stunned, dude? That's the main guy. That's the guy. In fact, no. Targeting you, the stupid frog that I hate. And it has to be Yuji that gets his curse energy rod? Like, geez, man. Can't have nothing in this household. Is that a crit? Oh my gosh, we're actually gonna get our buffs on Kusakabe for once. Oh boy, boss ultimate. That can only mean joy. buffs. Is that Yuji getting stunned? Everybody and their mother's getting stunned. That's what that is. Everybody's getting stunned but Yaga. You love to see it, I guess. It's fine. Everything is fine. Alright, Kutsukabe, now take out that frog that I hate. W-man, W-man, W. You didn't even do that. Okay. Yaga, take out that frog that I hate. Don't do any stun shenanigans. I don't even like the AoE stuff we have going on, but hey man, we can't take dubs all the time, I guess. No crit Kusakabe, why not? Hitting crits is overrated. Please don't stun, please don't stun, please don't stun. Okay, ooh. Crit rate up, and bro still won't hit a crit for the sake of the team. You know, we don't need it anyway. Yuji's the GOAT. There we go. There we go. I'm not gonna lie. See, this is what I mean when I say when we start rolling, it keeps rolling. This is what I want to see. Get the guaranteed crit from Kusakabe so we can keep the buffs up. Now all we need is stun RNG to not cook me. That's all I'm asking for. Stun RNG, please be graceful. No black flash, oh my goodness. Close enough. Stun RNG, please do not cook Yuji. It cooked Yuji. Holy mother of God. It cooked both of the main targets for my DPS. Isn't that crazy? And a stun Kusakabe too. This is so corny. Yeah. Go ahead. Beat your belly, fraud. Oh, that's a nice break. Oh, and that frog actually got terminated out of reality. Holy. Alright, damage. Let's start doing. We'll start cooking some damage. Yuji, why are we like insisting to not Black Flash during moments where we need to the most? Oh wait, hold on. And you know what? 18 turn clear. I'll take it. That's the fastest clear we've had on this godforsaken floor. A little rough around the edges, but we got it done. Screenshots of it for the Discord. And you know what? I think that satisfies me enough for the final unit review. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, and time for a final unit review. How does this unit stand the test of time in the current meta? He's still the best of the best in his given category, which is yellow taijutsu. If you're able to pull this unit, use him. I'm not sure why you wouldn't. Like I said, he's very selfish. He doesn't have like, you know, the crit resist that other DPSs give. He doesn't like apply buffs to the team. He's pretty selfish, but it's fine because he makes things work out. And another big factor that helps him, the zone state, the black flashes, the break damage, all of it comes together into a constant loop of a very powerful DPS unit, especially because of the fact that I got like a very fast 484 clear with him in his most optimal state. And let's just layer on top of the fact as well that some people are like, oh, but how does he perform in sweep? I also have a hard sweep video clear where I use him. In fact, I've cleared hard sweep in its own video and in my Kusakabe showcase. So he can do it. He could do it. And on top of that, I feel like this unit will be prevalent still for a very long time, even if they were to release a quote-unquote better unit to replace him. I feel like as long as more recollection bits that boost taijutsu and Black Flash comes out, he will still have his place. He's one of those units that I feel like he won't just fall off immediately. He will have a fair bit of time still existing in the meta. It's just, if another unit comes out and they're more appealing off rip, he will see a plummet in usage. But I feel like with how recollection bits are working now in the modern meta for Phantom Parade, they feel like revival kits of units, especially that Anniversary Yuji rec bit, which basically brought this unit back from the dead. Not even from the dead, because the unit wasn't ever really dead, but it like amplified the unit by tenfold. So he's worth it, and he's the GOAT. Only final note before I leave this video is that I was initially going to make all the showcases back to back to back, but because of some scheduling issues, I couldn't really get that recorded. So this is going to be like its own standalone thing. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I'll try to get some other showcases out, but time has been very constricting. So please be patient. Thank you guys for watching. It's been Jay, aka Zone G Story, and I'll see you guys later.